Greetings, everyone, and I welcome you all back to even more of my Dragon Age 2 adventures with Artemy Hawk. So, last time was quite a hard period in the life of Artemy Hawk, and to be more specific, his mother died because of the hand of the Blood Mage, which definitely left a huge impact on young Hawk and in some way shaped his perception over not just blood magic but the magic in general. And since we had the urgent request from the viscount about Kunari, I assume, I decided that in the condition the Hawk was at the moment, he would not be very productive, so I went to vent my head and just to get a bit of the relax, and not necessarily the way I was planning to relax in Fate, but I assume that worked. So now that our head is cool and we're in clear again, without any other delay, let's go straight to the Viscount and see what kind of urgent business he has with us. So, first of all, since I assume this would be the Kunari matter, Fenris is my first choice. Well, since Isabella is not very good on the Kunari part, I'll stick with Varric and Meryl. Varric, he's a good man, and Meryl, I still wanna teach her more about the Kunari stuff. You know what I mean? Speaking of teaching, I am sorry guys. I am really glad I took Meryl in the Fade last time. Yeah, I was a bit sad about her turning on me, but at the same time, it definitely helped me to teach her to be more, resistant to the fate, if I can put it this way. Okay, Varric, can you, first of all, close the door and take care of this complex chest?
We're good to go.
Not even gonna bother. You saw nothing. So yeah, let's see what your urgent matter is.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun. He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
So they accepting humans to the Kun?
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions.
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
So it's not his choice?
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
But what if he won't come?
Dragging your boy out of the compound won't help matters.
I cannot leave him there. I hope you can convince the Arishok that this will only inflame the situation.
He hasn't been quick to see reason to this point.
It is a hope. I am still allowed that at least.
So, okay, investigate if he chose it voluntarily. Like, I am more than positive that he is. Probably he just sees, like, more than his father does. But at least, the father tries to be reasonable. Like, ambushed. Like, going with his idealism but not blindly. I like that part. Like, at least he's not forcing Seamus into... He's not forcing Seamus into his ideals.
Now that's just... What is it?
Come here. Ooh. Yes, please. Well, that looks ugly, but thankfully I am not having this option, or it's not showing. And interestingly enough, like, it's a different color, so now all that I need is the actual robe, eh? Can do. So it's either way. Okay.
Want to place bets on who sent them? Anti-Qunari group, anti-viscount, or Seamus himself?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Some crappy shield. So yeah. Yeah, like, all this anti-Qunarian stuff, it kinda boils up, honestly. So good thing that I decided not to put it away, like, for too long. Like, even though I am aware that the time thing is literally...
You were allowed Basra until the Arishok declares otherwise.
just, symbolic. I'm still trying to stick with the urgency
The Viscount's
of
boy
it.
hasn't settled in.
Sirrah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Bars still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The Sun has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
I don't know, like, around the Kunara I simply don't feel like joking around, honestly, and being aggressive to him does not really help. Like, I'll try to solve it in a peaceful manner first.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Kunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections.
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Can you clarify?
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I agree, she is freaking dead on that.
I've had about enough of Patrice, several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome. I will be watching, Hawk. The demand of the Qun is clear.
So, to the Chantry. Was lured to the Chantry. Yeah, something tells me it's gonna get ugly. Like, really, really soon. I just have, you know, this gut feeling about it. But let's see exactly what happens there. And I'm surprised that, like, you know, even on Chantry it has the Kunari loading screen. Like, it's more like, you know, the situational loading screen, depending on what's going on.
Sarah,
I knew it.
look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse.
You are so
Your Kunari
dead.
masters will finally answer.
You did this.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Kunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.